Hey, it's Ken here with UAV Coach. Welcome back to our Can I Fly My Drone series. This week, we're going to answer the question, can I fly my drone over water? So let's dive in. I've had several students ask me about flying their drone over water and if there's anything they need to know about it. So let's discuss a couple of items. As with any drone flight, the first question is, what are you planning to do and what's the goal of your flight? Are you going to fly for fun and personal enjoyment? If so, you need to take the trust test or the recreational UAS safety test, which you cannot fail, and follow the rules under the exception for limited recreational operations. This is USC 44809. You can Google that and we'll have a link below. If you're planning to capture photos or video for your website or to get views on social media or any business purpose, then you need to have a remote pilot certificate under FAA Part 107. UAV Coach has a drone pilot ground school that guarantees you'll pass the FAA test and get your certificate, or you get all of your money back. Over 65,000 drone pilots have been trained through Drone Pilot Ground School. Just go to dronepilotgroundschool.com. We'll also have a link for that below. Now, what else do you need to be aware of when flying over water? The main concern that my students usually have is, what if I crash my drone in the water? Then what? Well, that's a valid concern. The best way to prevent that from happening is to make sure you do a good pre-flight check of your drone to ensure it's in good shape to fly. Make sure the propellers aren't damaged and replace them if they are. This is actually required by FAA Part 107.15 titled Condition for Safe Operation. This part requires that prior to each flight, you check your drone to determine it's in a safe condition for operation. In addition, Part 107.49 titled Pre-Flight Familiarization, Inspection, and Actions for Aircraft Operation states that you must ensure that your drone and controller are communicating correctly, and that you have enough power remaining in your battery, and that you secure anything that's attached to the drone so that the drone doesn't lose controllability during flight. All of these things could make your drone end up in the water if you don't check them before flight. 107.49 also requires that you check local weather conditions, airspace and flight restrictions, location of people and other hazards before flight. Don't forget that Part 107 and USC 44809 require that you keep your drone in sight and that you don't fly over people or moving vehicles, including boats, if you don't have a waiver. These will all help you keep out of trouble when flying over water or land for that matter. If you plan to fly over water a lot, there are some other things that you might want to consider. There are aftermarket drone flotation systems available that actually allow you to land on water, or if nothing else, they might keep your drone floating if something does happen. That way you can retrieve it, and if you have an insurance policy like the DJI Care Refresh Plan, as long as you can send them the drone, they will cover water damage. There are drones that are designed to be in the water as well, so that might be an option for you. So can you fly your drone over water? Yeah, you can. And the rules really are no different than flying over land. You might say that Part 107.15 and 107.49 are more crucial when flying over water because you could actually lose your drone at the bottom of a lake if you don't check things that you need to, but these apply regardless. Your pro tip is, if you're planning to fly over water, you may want to consider flotation devices or a waterproof drone. But if you just take some time to make sure your drone is in good operational condition, you should have no problems. Keep in mind that if you're flying at a state park, the park may have restrictions from taking off and landing in the park, or at least they may require that you purchase a drone permit. So check the state park rules. Let us know in the comments if you have a Can I Fly My Drone question so that we can cover it in a future video. Also hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe and notification buttons to be notified of upcoming content. Thanks for watching, and from all of us here at UAV Coach, we wish you blue skies and safe flying. We'll see you next time.